Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Got a crazy fight to talk about. Derrick Lewis versus Francis Ngannou, the rematch. This one is very much a possibility, a fight that might be on the horizon. Dana White's interested in it. Derrick Lewis wants it. I believe Ngannou wants it. So let's talk about this matchup. Alright, so of course, Francis Ngannou just winning the heavyweight belt from Stipe Miocic in spectacular fashion. Pretty amazing considering his backstory. Very inspirational. Happy for Ngannou. The man is a monster. He's basically the modern day mixed martial art Mike Tyson. That kind of aura, that's scary. Next in line to fight Ngannou would be either John Jones at heavyweight, which is a super fight, or Derrick Lewis, who defeated him before via decision. Little bit of a lackluster fight. Ngannou kind of lost his mojo and confidence after losing to Stipe the first time, and Derrick Lewis had a back injury. So I think a rematch would play out a little bit different. I'm a big fan of Francis Ngannou, and I am a fan of Derrick Lewis as well. Big fan for different reasons. Both of these guys have a similar backstory in a sense that they've been counted out before and rose up to the top via sheer will, determination, and hard work. Okay guys, let's start with the champ, Francis Ngannou. 34 years old, 6'4", 83-inch reach, has had to cut weight before to make the UFC heavyweight limit. That's pretty insane. Just a massive human being. Ngannou's mixed martial arts record is 16 wins, 3 losses, 12 wins by way of TKO KO, 4 wins via submission. Like I touched on, that aura of a Mike Tyson from mixed martial arts. Just an absolute monster, physical specimen, beast, whatever you want to call him. One scary individual. And what's even scarier is that it looks like his skills are improving. He's looking better and better every fight, more patient, more measured, more calculating, which is bad news for the heavyweight division. Ngannou carries a ton of power, a lot of speed for his size. He has a boxing background. That's what he started in. Good luck standing and trading with Francis Ngannou. His takedown defense has been improving. We saw it in the Stipe fight. He actually scored a takedown of his own. Like I said, it's just scary how this man is improving. Moving on to Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. Fan favorite. Love Derrick Lewis myself. 36 years old, 6'3", 79-inch reach. Another giant. He's another guy who's had to cut weight to make the 265-pound UFC heavyweight limit. His mixed martial arts record, 25 wins, 7 losses, 1 no contest, 20 wins via TKO KO. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, Lewis holds the record for the most knockouts at heavyweight in the UFC. Derrick Lewis, absurdly athletic for his size and build, deceptively agile, just like Ngannou, improving every fight. That goes for his takedown defense as well. His ability to get up off the mat, it's kind of like uncanny. He just stands up. Derrick Lewis has fast hand speed in my opinion. I think that throws his opponents off, kind of catches them off guard. Not the most cleanest striker, but he gets the job done. He knows what he's doing, has his tricks. At times Derrick Lewis baits you in, and if he lands one of those hammers, you are going to sleep. He's truly one punch, one strike away from winning any fight. Right now, Derrick Lewis is on a 4-fight win streak. Impressive stuff. Okay guys, so the matchup. How could this fight possibly play out between these two beasts? I like to get to the point. Flat out, I'm going to favor Francis Ngannou in this rematch, but I do think Derrick Lewis can win. Derrick Lewis might have better cardio than Ngannou, as crazy as that sounds, or it could be something that he could exploit. Now, I'm not saying that Ngannou has bad cardio. I'm saying that's one avenue that Derrick Lewis might be able to exploit. As far as like overall athleticism, gotta go with Ngannou. That goes for speed, footwork, agility, power. These guys might be about even. Lewis is like one of the only guys out there right now that can match Francis power for power. But the speed standing, I think would give Ngannou the edge. Plus Ngannou's a cleaner striker, especially with his hands. But make no mistake about it, Derrick Lewis can knock Francis Ngannou out. They can knock each other out. But I think the speed of Ngannou and his cleaner striking would give him the edge in the stand-up. But Lewis is always in any fight. He's one strike, one punch away from winning, and that's something that'll have Francis Ngannou a little bit tentative. It happened in the first fight. I don't think Ngannou would be as gun-shy in the second, but he certainly would respect Derrick Lewis. If I had to put a ratio on this fight of who I think would win, it's going to be Francis Ngannou 60-40 over Derrick Lewis. I think this rematch would be a hell of a fight. I don't think it'll play out like the first fight. I think these guys would engage, would throw bombs. Ngannou has a new mindset. The Predator is back, and Derrick Lewis wants to make up for that first fight. He said so himself. And it's such an interesting matchup because Derrick Lewis is like one of the few guys that can physically match Ngannou, and he wouldn't be scared to trade with him blow for blow. I think if this rematch were to take place, it would be silly of Ngannou to try to go for takedowns against Lewis. Lewis has very underrated takedown defense, and Ngannou is just going to burn energy getting him to the mat. Same kind of goes for Derrick Lewis, but it might benefit Derrick Lewis to threat with the takedown, to make Ngannou work a little bit, to sap some of his pop, his energy, because it will play dividends in the later rounds. I don't think this fight would be a ground battle at all. Striking battle in my opinion, with the edge going to Ngannou, once again due to the speed and being more technical striking. Think about what JDS did to Derrick Lewis. I think the rematch would play something like that. Francis has great leg kicks. I definitely think he would implement them against Derrick Lewis, soften him up, chop the tree from the base, a little bit more tools on the feet, and the speed of Francis would be probably too much for Lewis in the rematch. But you never know. Derrick Lewis catches you with one of those mitts, or heck, a high kick, because he's been known to just throw them. You never know. He could take Francis out. Final pick, gonna go with Francis Ngannou 60-40. I would love this fight, guys. I don't think it would go the distance the second time around. Two beasts, two gargantuans, duking it out in the cage. Two guys with very comparable, scary power. Let me know in the comments section, who do you think takes this rematch and why? If this is your first time at the channel and you did enjoy this short breakdown, consider hitting that sub button, like and share as it helps the channel grow. Appreciate you guys. And until the next video, you all take care. Let's hope they book this fight.